Hi, welcome. Today we're going to be doing just as the title suggests, which is cooking up some bullshit. And the whole idea here is to get your ideas out, and whatever I make, I have to put out and see it through to the end. First step is finding a sound. A little plug, maybe. Crazy. Here's a framework that I use to make midis or melodies. I leave some space in between and I make something very simple. To reiterate, I make something simple with space in between. Real simple. Alright, now we can spice it up a little. We change the melody. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, man. I kind of dig it. No. Yeah. I'm trying to find Wild So Cheetah. That's probably a song. Probably a real song. Wait a minute. Alright. Alright, let's think. Oh, that's so clean. And then it goes. And then we're gonna do like a serum. I don't know what to call this, so accents or something. Let's arrange this a little bit. I want the accents to come in way later. And we start with the main melody, obviously. I feel like this could be crazier, but I kind of like the way it turned out. For 30 minutes, that's not half bad. I think now we just spice it up with perks and stuff. Where's the one that goes? No, it goes. You know what I'm talking about? It goes like- Right here. Let's just do two more for the win. How we could do this? Big game. Now, obviously, you might think like, oh, my base is not hitting hard enough. There's two things you could do. There's actually so many options. If you want your base to hit harder. First, the most hated plugin, but I actually think it's pretty good. Actually, it kind of like it's an all-in-one like spice enhancer. I don't know what you want to call it. That's option one. Obviously, option two is like boost. I don't like doing that because I think it just takes away from the beat. I think it sounds better. And then I think it would be missing. The beat would be missing some. If we didn't have some kicks, it's big. I have some cool ideas where we split this off between a couple other sounds. And you want your beat to feel alive. Or no, don't feel that. But I have a solution. The heck, that sounds kind of cool. I'm getting lost in the sauce, bro. I could be looking at Xenology banks for hours. Start like this. Doesn't that sound sick, bro? I feel like it does. I'm asking for validation. Alright. I think it needs like one more, either a snare or some type of. We haven't added perks. Remember, folks, I really like that. I'm gonna use it. I'm a simple guy, you know. Alright. I think that's pretty much good. I'm not good at mixing. I need to get better at that. For me, mixing is just messing with the volume and cueing a little bit. That's pretty much it, to be honest. I don't really do much else. That's pretty much it. That's the beat. That's the method that I use to make beats. Usually takes me under an hour. Nah, next beat I wanna make a PZ type beat, but I need to do some research first, so I'll be back with that. That's pretty much it for the beat. Hope you enjoyed.